Let me see. Let me do the clap thing. Hold on. Hold on. Let me sync up here. See if this mic works. It's been a while. Focus. I think it's working. All right, folks, it's been a while. Been busy, but everybody's been asking me about group tracking within LeadNav. How do you get group tracking to work? Dude, this is going to be the quickest video I've ever done right here. So this is how, if you want to see each other driving around within LeadNav, this is how you do it. All right, folks, we got 2 iPads I just grabbed here. I'll do a screen record on one of them so you can see it better, and I'll slap it up somewhere up there. But this is going to be a pretty quick class right here. So you're going to open LeadNav. We're going to open LeadNav. We're going to go to Settings, Group Tracking, Contacts, Share My Tracking Info, and whatever you have the other iPhone, iPad named, you're going to share it out to that device. You're going to import that in the LeadNav. And then you're going to share this iPad out, or this device out, to all the other iPads or iPhones. Go back in here to Settings, Group Tracking. Now you can see in Contacts, this iPad came in. We're going to rename it, whatever you want this, or whatever vehicle or whatever this thing's going into. Say this is the race car's iPad. We're going to name it Race Car. So now you have this iPad's contact information, and you named it Race Car. Now we're going to share this iPad or this iPhone or whatever it is out to everybody else. So share my tracking info, AirDrop. We're going to share it out to this iPad, LeadNav, imported. Go down here to Settings, Group Tracking, Contacts. You can see this iPad came in. We're going to name that one whatever this iPad is going to go into, Chase Car or Chase Truck. Right? Chase Truck. Now, we have both these shared to each other. All right? We're going to go back out. Go back out. We're in Group Tracking, and you're going to flip the switch on grid. On grid. Go out. If you want to switch anything else, you can, for testing, you can go to Rapid. It's in Standard, which is like every 5 minutes. And that, or, you know, that's generally what you're going to be running. If you go to Rapid, it's going to do every 30 seconds, and that's going to suck your battery pretty quick. But we'll go to Rapid for now, just to see. And Group Tracking, we'll go into Rapid. This one's already in Rapid. All right, so now the initial point that you're seeing, don't be fooled by that. That was on the initial sharing of contact information, right? So that's just, it's not tracking yet. Give it another go. Like, let it ping one more time to make sure it's working, because that first one is just, it's shared on the initial sharing of contact info. So let's make sure this thing works there. That one just updated, 10:16. Let's see this one update. Gonna have it on Rapid. 10:16, we're tracking. Boom, we're good to go. If you're running on something like an iPhone and you're running around town and you want other people to see you, the app has to be open for the tracking to be sending and receiving. If you do not, go into Settings, Group Tracking. When you flip the on-grid tracking switch and you're running around, if you want to close your screen, right here to the right of the switch, there's a little arrow. You can turn background location tracking on. That way, while you close this phone, throw it in your pocket, it's still sending and receiving. Now, just know if you do that, and especially if you have it in rapid mode, you're gonna suck your battery down quick. It used to be like 1% every minute in rapid mode. Just know that. So you wanna put that in standard before you turn on background tracking and close it and put it in your pocket. If you're not plugged into a car or something, your battery is gonna be going down quick. So that's it, folks. That's how easy it is. You take each iPad, you share its contact info out. So if you have a whole race team of iPads or iPhones, you lay them all out on the table, one by one. You share one iPad to all the others. All the other iPads import it, name it, and you go down the line to the next iPad. Share it all out to everybody. Share it all out. It's a two-way street. You got to send and receive everybody's contact information to be allowed to track them. We use the on-grid switch basically because on-grid is if you need data to make this happen. So if you're in the middle of Baja and you don't have cell data, or you don't have like an at-home Wi-Fi hotspot or Starlink as your Wi-Fi hotspot, you need to create data. So traditionally in the past, we used the Iridium GOs to create data in those environments. But honestly, today, the Iridium GOs cost you about $175 per month per unit for the crappiest internet speeds, like 2400 baud. It's enough to send messages back and forth. Whereas as of this video, it costs about $250 a month to have, better than at home internet speeds, at least for me here. Driving down the Baja Peninsula at 100 miles per hour, I could basically surf the internet and watch YouTube. So we're at the point where I'd rather put a Starlink dish on every vehicle than deal with these Iridium GOs. With the Iridium GOs, that's what the off-grid switch was for, and that's what you had to pay extra for. You do not have to pay extra for group tracking outside of the core LeadNav app at all if you have cell data or Wi-Fi. Well, technically, yes, Starlink is off the grid, but it's creating Wi-Fi in your vehicle. So all you need is the on-grid switch. That's it. You flip that switch, you see each other. This all relies on our server. It's sending and receiving through our server. So if you get any delays in the tracking, just know that that rapid and standard switch is for your device. It's how often your device sends and looks for other people. So there could be, we say rapid is like 30 seconds. We say standard mode is every 5 minutes. Well, it's sending and receiving every 5 minutes. So if you get on a rhythm to where the other device is sending and receiving 5 minutes, you could have a 10-minute spread between seeing each other, depending on where that rhythm you get into. You also could get delays depending on the server. You could not see each other for 10, 20 minutes. You could be dipping down into a mountain pass or something where you don't have a clear view of the sky. And on your send and receive window, your 5-minute window, it could have not got anything. It could have missed it. So you just got to give it time. Troubleshooting, if it's not working, turn the on-grid switch off and on. Just flip the switch off and on. And it kind of resets it. Other than that, that's it. This was a quick video. It took me literally longer to grab this camera and put batteries in it than the actual how to do it. So I hope that helps. Everybody's been flooding me with that. I want to get this video up on YouTube. If you like it, like, subscribe, join our channel, and thanks for all the support. Later.